companies like EA and 2K release early licensed video games, and that's for obvious reason to get the new players, the new uniforms, and the new stadiums into the game and adding up the new rules. But it also set a precedent for sports video games getting an early access. And although I'm a big fan of indie football games and indie sports games, I'm not a big fan of yearly released indie sports games. My name is Duriar, and today I'm going to talk about why, and using Access Football as my demonstration for what you shouldn't do that. I'm going to start with this. Access, for what it is decent. It has decent animations, it has decent game, and it's overall decent. Access is not good, in my opinion. Gameplay, still after almost 8 years in this game company and in this world, cannot really make running animations that look smooth. The game still looks like it's being played by people with giant hands above it using clay animation, and not a good one. That is not what I'm looking for from an 8-year-old game with standard technology. Companies like Canuck Play made what I feel is a better product in 3 years. So yes, I am here to say I am not a big fan of Access, but this does not mean that I will not take them as a good option to look at why video games should not be an early access. The game did not really change between 21 release and the 23 release, and they did not skip. They changed the name because they didn't want 2022. The game is released right now. You can play it. Up until now, it was on the year it was released. So in September 21, when Access released their game, it was called Access 21. This year, they've changed it to Access 23. There was no skip, just to clarify. But the games, although what they want to show you, do not get a big update. There may be some more animations, there may be some more systems in play, but the game did not really improve. Same goes to Canuck Play's Maximum Football between 19 and 20. No major improvement. The biggest one, and yeah, it's a big one, was the Play Creator. But also that, it was a bare bone thing. Not really a big change in the gameplay department. And that's okay. You do not have a lot of time with a small indie team to create big change in the gameplay department. But here's the thing. You are not Madden, who has to release a game every single September or every single August to make sure your game is with the NFL season or the NBA season or the entire FIFA world. You don't need to have that pressure. Making a yearly release puts your game in a disadvantage, as you are charging your customers, even if it's $20 or $30, you're charging them over and over for essentially the exact same game with minor tweaks and adjustments, maybe an addition or two. Same goes to Madden, and that's why we're criticizing Madden. So, you know what? Yeah, I will start criticizing everyone about this. Especially indie football developers who do not have any licensing problems. You are not forced to do that. Yes, it's revenue, but it loses people for the long term. Make a game every time you make big strides. Don't make a video game if you don't have big strides. You can update your video game You can update your title to try and add those stuff, but don't make a big change for nothing. Don't slap a new sticker on the box. Don't don't do that. That's not cool, and that does not leave you for the good. For the good, because you just lose in the end. Look at titles like Sunday Rivals and Legend Ball. They have updated throughout their entire development cycle, and they did not create a second iteration. That is what we should expect from an indie title. They did not change gameplay in a major way, so why change the title? Companies like Canuck Play have lost everything because they couldn't have done what the big companies do. Because they are not what the big companies are. They do not have massive teams to work on a game to release something different every year. And even those big teams do not change anything between year to year. We have criticized Madden for that. We have criticized 2K for that. We need to start criticizing indie sports video games for the same exact reason. We criticize the big guys. You can create change and you can update. Don't make us, the customers, fools, because we are not fools. We will simply stop helping you. Access, I'm sorry, but is in a downward spiral. As people have said that they should collaborate with any new video game coming up, because it's not that good. I'm sorry to tell you. If you're looking to buy Access, buy Access 21. Buy Access 20. You don't have to spend the biggest money on a game that is essentially a reskin of itself with a bunch of new animations. The game will still look like it looked in 20 and in 21, and nothing big other than that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this rant and if you agree with me, just leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm Uriar. I'm gonna make more videos in the near future. And until the next time, I'll see you all. Peace out.